actually commit to these team fights day in, day out, and RQ just slowly getting even more advantages as time goes by.
It's kind of true. Look at that. How easy is it just dash in and go in and out like he wants. Whatever he wants, he will take it away. While Zay's struggling to stay afloat here. We're talking about him trying to run away, but Pendragon kind of got stuck in the same situation he did before. This time it's R7 and Vin try to finish him off, but he is still going to survive under that tier 2 tower. Like we said before, the burst damage coming from RRQ is tremendous. Huge. I'd say in the early phase of the game, they just have to be 100% CC on that side, but at the same time, a huge spell and burst coming up from RRQ. We're talking about whoever tried to approach towards Zane can be pushed away by the Siren Torrent. Speaking of which, bottom is trying to go in for more. Look at Lemon, how tanky he is, just diving there. That's Esmeralda we're talking about with non-stop regeneration of the shield, but next one will be down here. Probably Pendragon tried to diving in. He got himself in a tough position again. They tried to take him down, but luckily enough, he still got his ultimate to run away from that. But they have to sacrifice one.
Possibly one of the best offlaners of the world, as we are already seeing Red getting caught out once more. Of course, it's expected that he goes down, but that Fatal Link's is connecting beautifully over onto every single one of these members of Evil Sledges. Things might just crumble in right before their eyes, as Pendragon will be the 4th member of Evil Sledges to falter, leaving only Zaze behind. And oh my, I haven't even got to the point of R7 on how well he played this entirety of the game, but it looks to me it's a team effort, and Zaze is just buying as much time as he can.
They are just punishing Evil Sledges quite hard in the first game. I'm talking about them getting this one, 115 for scoreboard, and that's going to be an obvious win. They can secure for since double buff for now, trying to hyper carry that a bit late when it comes to clearing the buff for themselves. Evos, they need help here. Lemon really making it tough for the side of Evos, and one being forced to go back. Rassi try to be sure. Oh, he got pulled back with that lawyer. Look at that. What? He knows how to abuse it. Valor is super slow when it comes to movement speed. His favorite pick, but this time they try to steal it away. While Rexy is struggling to make sure he got himself in a better position, which he fails to do so. But that Loyi is just unstoppable. These Indonesian teams, these guys really know when it comes to full potential of heroes. And Loyi ultimate, make it out on the right time. That was a huge jump coming out from Vin. Not in synchronization here, while the rest of RQ knows what they're doing. We're talking about they're not even breaking their formation at all. When it comes to 3-mid, they caught Rexy now, and Rexy nowhere to run or hide. That's a huge bomb dropping from Loyi. Nobody tried to touch Loyi at the back line.
Tuturudo, he's getting caught out by the wall, but Fatal Links though brings it back to the side of RQ. They are going to turn it around, and they will get both Juan as well as Rexy. Now Pendragon's on the topping block for that double kill, going in for Sins.
For the offlane particularly, that's it. That's one of the reasons why they're taking the Bellman, because you do know Bellman is not really... how do I say it? Really efficient in war fight, for example. So look at that. Bellman never engaged in any of these fights. All he knows to do is just drop himself the ultimate when he needs to, and the rest is history just by 4v5 here. We're talking about these guys are snowballing Evil Legend quite hard, up to the point they are suffocated, nowhere to do anything.
Oh boy, this is not looking anything good at all for the side of Evil Legends.
All the inhibitor towers are down and away, and now the creeps are marching in. Look at how unstoppable Sin again. He is overfarmed. He doesn't even need it for them to pressure in the base here. He gonna join in, deals a lot of burst damage, and even Vin got himself a glowing one. Now the Lord has marching in. This is not a pretty picture for Evos, Aaron.
Yeah, not a great side for Evil Legends, but hey, you know what?
And KZP, he knows the blue buff timer, he's waiting for it.
Yeah, the kid's just going to be trying to actually secure this one, but oh boy, KCP, time and time again, they get them all caught up, but BG, they're looking to collapse, and they will be able to actually break down Jason, the first casualty of Societal Resurgence, and over the side of KCP, knocks them over the side of the wall with the Tyrant's Rage, but he's still surviving for now. Maybe getting chucked over the wall. Oh, this does not look all too good, but over the side of Sanado, they're still locking over the side of Ruby DD. Great rotations whatsoever, as we see a little bit of Blazing Duet comes out, but oh, that's not Blazing Duet. We don't have the if they want to, and these moves pulled off by the side of Resurgence so far has been backed up by Sana as well, but here comes maybe though, there's a little bit of that dive over the side of RSG, but Burmese Goals pulls one back.
Oh, now finally they go for the aggressive side for the side of Burmese goal, and they try to steal this one out. He managed to get it, Kid. Just waiting for this time forever. While at the back line, they're trying to buy more time. He's actually Esmeralda Sink is trying to finish off. Got caught in the middle. Ling is nowhere to be seen. Now Sana trying to go for more, but he hasn't got any extra hands, which just arrived. LY4 blinking in, morph himself again to human form. Trying to get one for now. So far, they got one down. Will they get another tower? He's talking about 5v2 to defend mid lane. Marching up behind is Jason.
And now they're going to be crashing right in. They're going to be knocking Ace up in the air, and this will be a kill being secured by LY for 5 in a row.
Oh, but didn't get any reward is another problem to go through. But now they're trying to zone everybody out to be sure that they got themselves this turtle. And LY4 tried to finish it off, half bar left. But now the rest of the team being forced into a fight. Now Jason will be going down, but still didn't manage to seal the deal. Ace finally gonna run away, but turtle being slain by LY4, coming in from behind, trying to finish maybe. And maybe he won't be seeing anything for now. He's back in the base. Ruby DD on the run. He has not enough items here to fight against this super overfarmed LY4. Just killing everybody.
Yeah, and Resurgence is tearing Boemer's goals apart. The are securing the mid side as well. Kid's chopping right in, and he needs to kill. 10% towards Jason as he gets one, but can he face off against KCP as well as Sync? He has to walk away, but one more hit, he survives. He will be able to actually dive right off. KCP still on the hunt, but he's just baiting him in towards the trap. But oh my goodness, KCP lands it. How on earth did he get that kill and walk away alive?
Got it away.
Kid, of course, he was playing with fire for a little bit more. He should just back away when he had the chance. But here comes Saint, though. He's getting caught up by the corners of the buff, but maybe he's still looking to defend. And oh my, collapse over the side of Elcor. Fatal Links, beautiful one coming from the side of Burry's goals. But where's the follow-up? Ruby DD could not actually enter from the back, and the flank is not successful. But here comes Kid, a little bit too late to the scene, and this is a big collapse. Tampa's over the side of Sting. He will get that kill eventually, but the rest of RSG will be able to shut down Server Bouncing Ball. Somebody out there is cheering out for him, and speaking of cheering out, it seems like there's a Lord out there.
KCP.
Yep.
He keeps on jumping all over the place. He didn't hesitate for a moment. He knows he needs to do it, and the moment they made a mistake, will it be here? Will it not be one? Because we're looking at Tampa's of Blade, been dropping a lot here, and finally double kill on that link. But that LY4 is a huge problem, and he even shut down. Will it be a maniac? Ruby on the run, and Ruby, where can he go? Jason is last take of L, but Ruby is just too eager. He needs more. LY4, he cannot fight Ruby at this point. He's struggling, but never mind that. He didn't make it maniac, but still managed to wipe. The moment Esmeralda, no more mana, and that's where HiZP jumped in a bit earlier than we expected it to be, and that just right in the lair of Burmese goal, and that opens up a lot of space behind there, which gonna be the same thing for Ace here. Happens to sacrifice himself willingly, but that was a beautiful Fatal Links again, landed with the Tampa's of Blade here. Can they follow up to this? But Ruby and the rest of the team were being just distracted too much. A bit late in the follow-up, going for more. They're not going back. Ruby is just going for the kills here, but D tried to struggle here. Ruby, he is just trying to just buy more time.
Oh my goodness me, the revitalize! Now RSG already having LY4 possibly on full build. Ruby DD a little bit off of position, and instantly we say goodbye towards the Esmeralda, but that's going to be a big fatal links in towards the Tempest as well. Sync will be the next one to fall. This is going to be a 4 versus 3. This is not looking all too good for RSG. It's payback time, baby, as Burmese Skulls are looking to wipe away Jason Ko as well for the double kill over the side of Kid, leaving only Santa as well as KZP behind the game. But with this Lord actually going towards the bomb site and a very damaged turret down there, I'm very concerned for Burmese Skulls because they are holding too long over the mid side. There's a bigger fish to fry over the bottom lane.
Oh, now the fight has begun. They tried to shut down maybe first. They know how crucial his battling will be. That was a beautiful one, but nobody following up to that. That's a shame. And now D and the rest of the team only have 3 men left. They tried to shut down for LY4 first, but that guy is already enough to deal that by himself. Kaiser P bouncing himself towards D, and there's nowhere D to go. He's just making it hard for D to back towards the base. Can't just regen a bit. They need to finish up the Lord before their base being taken down here. We're talking about the minions will be out of the way first, while the heroes will be left there to just being stared at.
Yeah, Sing's going to be have to go for a 1-for-1 trade-off right there with Kid, just taking him out. The Burmese Skulls, they are forcing a little bit of an issue here inside the jungle, knowing that Sing here is just moving around, but he's not too much having too much trouble at all. But it's going to be Ruby instead. He actually ejects him away, but oh boy, it's going to be him getting taken out. But oh, this is a big engagement coming in. Reynes will be able to actually secure the kill over the side of Sink, and Jason is the next one to fall for that double kill. Dido being brought down low. Flicker coming in from the side of LI4, but oh, re-engagement coming in from Sana.
Oh, going in for more. D is actually tanking so much, but they have to sacrifice Kid from the back line. When you're losing, you cannot have too much in an open space. Look how they just pressure all these side lanes and also the middle lane here. And Kid, woo! That was just, my goodness.
Oh boy, of course they disrespected the dive coming in, and of course Saint just turns it around, and the rest of RSG Resurgence just chased them all across map.
Can deal with anybody solo, and the rest of the team can just marching form. And oh no, that time journey cancel out. That might be a beautiful Fatal Link, but sadly that will be countered by Dig and Ruby. That burst damage out of Chaotic offering one at the back and one at the front. Either you have to choose who you want to be dead with.
Talk time is ticking right here for the side of the Burmese Skulls as we are looking for potentially another final battle here. D getting pushed all the way in towards the mid side as they look for Jason. Oh, Jason is caught out, but it's a big team fight coming in. Tempest over on the 3 members inside of RSG, but LY4 1-on-1 against D. He's going to be able to actually seal the deal. Double kill going in, and it might just be that final blow in the coffin. Resurgence marches forward as they will be in the
Matt with fully covered with the ice traps, but at the same time waiting for the bait to be fallen by the trap there.
And here comes another invade, and oh my, Clay instantly being popped off. 2 members delivered from the side of Genflix Airwolf, as we see. No matter what, it's more of when can they really pull the trigger, because they got information, but the rest of the members of Geek Fam, they are over the bottom side, so it's more of a trade that's going on right here. Runasmi has to just sit by and watch as we're looking at Blade of the Hepstasies, purchased by Becky.
Oh, wait for it. There's one more wall being forced here. Killing spree on that Valor, but shut down by none other than Lancelot. Just double kill, but they tried to shut down that. Fix managed to do the work while Rafe running around the corners. And while me got still surviving, Rafe used the black shoes. They buy more time, but us is just too tanky for them to handle. Rafe tried to run, no more black shoes on him. Zon biting everything off, but at the same time, Rafe trying to run away. Oh, that wolf is really a huge problem. And Rafe just trying to run away, but will engage for more. Ozora trying to smart missile, but Rave managed to see another day, but never mind that. Dominus, he's on the wrong side. Resources just to get the odds out of the way, but Clay, he is struggling. Oh, he even dived in. Is this a mistake? Is this a bit too greedy on the side of odds? But at the same time, he can just go away with this.
Oh, he might just actually catch a kill as well while actually trading back. It's a final blow there. It seems to be that they will get 1-for-1 in exchange, but there's another fight that erupts in towards the mid lane here. They have to back away, but Speak says, I want your butt, but oh, he eats that abyssal arrow. This is looking pretty bad. There goes OG Shadow kill over both of them, and he will still go down with Clay. Last take of health.
The moment I thought they're gonna lose this, but Zon will have to suffer for that punishment too. This is a huge punishment coming up from GigFam. This is a bit disrespecting, but odds is more than enough for them to handle. They can just zone it out with that Uranus, and now GigFam trying to win this one. They're trying to actually kill still. Mega will go down so fast, but he managed to steal one down. And that's going to be Ozora making Rave next down. And the Lord's still up there. And they got it. Still finally finish it off. He still got the slain. And that one is for us as well. Clay, the only member left here. We're talking about him trying to get away. Almost so close to losing that Lord. At the same time, Clay, can he survive just to defend this? I think it's almost there to the base, and us is way too deep.
Up online and over the bottom side. Arts overextending for a little bit, but over the top lane though, Becky, free roam, free tower, and now it's time to actually claim the mid lane as well. Only one tower left for the side of Gameflix Airwolf, and now Arts marching right in. This is not looking all too good. Now, one more wave here that determines whether or not can Genflix actually hold on for dear life. Arts coming in for the flank as well, but they're already calling in for retreat. What can they do right now? Becky looks for a Rave. Oh, they pull it back!
It's just no way out of there. The moment they are one-man lack and they're just going to push for more, they want for more. They want to wipe the whole team here. And minions creeping in slowly but surely. And now they have the force to just finish this game over. Will GigFam finish it, or will they stall for more? They want to play for more. They aim for the heroes. Nobody aim for the turret or the throne, but Crips coming in. Minion try to push it away. Fix, relax, hit of health. One finally see a glimpse of light there, but one almost knocked down and away. But there you go, one more going down. 3v3 right now. At the same time, the minion is putting a lot of pressure towards them.
This is a good time for Gameflix Airwolf to actually respond, because they overstayed their welcome, and Dominus will go down. My goodness me, it took it long enough. And now Arts still hanging on right here. And they are just buying
right now. Their core damage dealer finally hops in with the rest of the team here. Oh, kind of missed that one. Now they straight away going for retreat. They know they cannot stand a chance with one man down.
There goes Feeks though. He's looking for mid. Got Koopa's going to take in a bite, and here comes Runasmi trying to actually dive over the back line as well. Here comes Arts trying to actually recommit towards this engagement here. The waves are good, and GigFam looking to settle the scores right here, right now, as they will be able to take down every single one of these members, leaving only Clay behind, and they will secure a 2-0 victory. Beautiful work as they clean sweep.
Kind of hot with 0-3 right now, and Murphy is even struggling to just stay alive here going against these guys.
Oh, Rossi going in with a big Clarence Rage, and oh boy, Alter Ego still secures that turtle, but now all these members have to retreat, but it seems like they are actually getting the better trades here as they lost a flicker, but the Atlas is still going down. Double kill going in for Kelly Boy, and Pi looking to actually walk towards his savior up there.
But the minions also pressuring on both sides of the map here, and both teams seems still a fair fight for map control.
Oh my, it's no longer fair for members of Onyx here. Rossi gets called out all by himself because he went in overextended with the bouncing ball. And there's another catch coming from Drian as well. Yam forced to flicker away, but it will still get the kill. Next is going to be Leo Murphy, but Udil, one more hit and he will survive.
Of a team. Either side of the team is anybody's game at this point, and still Anti-Mage waiting in the bush, waiting for somebody to give him more information. He started off by exposing himself too much. Sasa tried to throw somebody, but it seems like a bit too late here. Charging in, never mind that.
A little bit too dangerous for Leo Murphy, but Charlie Boy says, oh, I want that turtle for myself, thank you very much. But here comes Sasa actually coming right in to dive over the side of Util. He actually flicks him over, and now everyone, all these members of Alter Ego are in a disarray, but Charlie Boy makes an escape. Yamdo get caught out, and this is 3 more kills for Onyx itself. And now goals pretty much leaning towards the side of Alter Ego thanks to their effort.
Yup, at the same time, they cannot afford to make a mistake. Anytime, anywhere, Onyx can just come back from this. They don't want to put their guard way too dumb and overconfident about it. Speaking of which, that was a nice setting up by the team. the ambush, and that's a racy down into Drain, and Drain really low as well. Oh, there's so many people being knocked in the air so many times, and CW cannot run away from this. If he's down, this is gonna be a disaster for the side of Onyx Esports. We're talking about the core is
Kills definitely stashing up as well. Things are looking even up, but things will change here as they contest for this. But Harassi's still trying to actually get this one on the way. Tyrant's Rage over on the corner, and they are all smashed up all together. But oh, Leo Murphy is pretty much low, but the damage is good. Sasa has to back away. Anti-Mage all the way towards the back line though, but he does not get Leo Murphy, and he escapes with that slither of health. Enough time then. Maybe if Alter Ego even needs the Lord right now. I'm looking at them just crashing right in, and they are trying to actually secure something right here.
Yep, and now they're trying to get one. They managed to get Rassi, but the Feather Airstrike will hit nobody. Just zoning out anybody possible. Anti-Mage on the other hand. That was really a huge chunk of HP in one shot.
Indeed. Now, of course, about 2 more minutes in. Oh, that's a big catch. Immortality being popped. That is not a well-timed Tyrant's Rage, as they will return the favor. 1 for 1, though. Not too bad of a trade. But Alter Ego, are they ready for this fight? So he can still prey on the weak, like we saw Rassi early on, just get shredded off. Now, a little bit too late, maybe, for the side of Onyx Esports to respond, but they need to make this work. They don't really have retribution, so they need to brute force their way to actually secure this one. But they're crashing in, last in insanity. But oh my goodness, that will still be the Lord in the hands of Alter Ego. Sasa still chasing right in though, but on Esports, they do not want to let them go. They want to smash them all across. But Animage, he's actually trading for the double, and he's still pretty much alive. Yem trying to juggle his way through. There is a little bit of movement right there as he takes a rune. But Pi, he will get another one in the bag. 3 kills as we see Animage all alone.
That is that Uranus we've talked about, and there you go. If that wasn't being timed, that's probably gonna be a maniac if it's in a row. The only person remaining on the side of Onyx Esports is just Ryan, and we know Selena cannot clear the creep or the minion wave as fast as other heroes.
Yeah, even if she use it for something else, but they are planning to open up the bottom side. Yes, 1 tower sounds good. What about 2 towers in general? Now, they do stack up the waves very well because the cannon minions are all in set, but oh boy, big ult coming from the side of Leo Murphy as they are dragging everyone right inside. But on Esports, of course, just having too much of sheer firepower to just fight on this situation. Pi as well as Yam, they're going for the chase. They're not letting them back for now. But on the Esports, they are having minions over the top side. They can actually take it down.
Oh, almost got Pi away, but that is just Pi buying time. Trying to defend him, but too much target for Uli to land that Feather Airstrike, and it's just gonna clean off the base like nobody's business, and that's Esmeralda going away and disappeared less in 1 second again, and the burst damage is real coming up from Onyx Esports. We're talking about Grian, making sure that Yin and Yang Overton will get their kills, will secure the 100% kills as well. While Anti-Mage sort of being super tankier, we're talking about he is unbeatable for now. And Race is just making sure he zones everybody out. Look at that, the Winter Dragon for Sasa. That's a huge damage output coming from Akaja.
Now it's only down to Rassi, but of course there's no minions left whatsoever. On Esports still trying to brute force their way in one more time as they are looking to actually end the game. A couple more taps coming from CW, but it seems to be that Tam is here. They say, okay, you know what, Animation just...
Oh, the end of voting.
Yeah, and they overstayed their welcome inside of the base, which I felt wasn't really the right decision. Now, of course, speaking of right or wrong doesn't mean that, you know, Pi has been all too perfect as well. Now it's going to be committed inside the jungle. Fatal Links. Rassi's going to connect that. But over on the side of Pi, Sasa going in with the Divine Judgment over the side of Udil. Udil will survive. Yam's going to be running right back as well. Leo Murphy. Oh my goodness. This is going to be really bad for the side of Onyx Esports. Oh boy. Alter Ego will crush them off, leaving only Drian behind.
You see how they played the tag game just now, but Yam still will be sealed deal by Drian here, but Pi have to take a revenge because why? Anti-Mage is nowhere to be seen. no anti-mage, Pie's gonna be a-okay. I love the fact how they play the tug of war and how they just chill things out, making sure nobody dies. But Leo Murphy's still gonna see it the next day. Charlie Boy just finished on one more turret at the bottom. The last thing of health. They need Charlie Boy to survive. Oh my goodness me! What just happened?
What a big play coming from Jelly Boy. The Sonata came online, and this is where things just went sour for Onyx Esports. The biggest comeback is coming alive. Rassi now looking over the side of the Lord as they are trying to secure this one in the back. Alter Ego needs this one to actually take the game. Pie going for a race as well. There we go. The Lord goes in for Alter Ego Esports. That to happen at all. Then now that they have this Lord, this is going to be all too good. Alter Ego is looking to book their ticket in. They want to get to the next stage. They don't care who else will be on their way. They are taking down one of the top teams of Indonesia, and they're doing it one step at a time. But there we go. There's another already popped up. Pie now taking down Rassi to lower some of the health. Leo Murphy opens up the mid lane as well. Top side does not matter anymore. They're going in for the Fatal Links, and now Charlie going down low. He does have immortality, buying a little bit more time here. Sasa trying to defend as much as he can, but there's no more minutes. Where can Yam run? He cannot go anywhere at all. But now, with the base being exposed, we are back to square one. We have Charlie Boy still having immortality. All these shots of Death Sonata is missing out. Alter Ego right now on the brink of defeat, and seems like Sasa gets that big catch with that Divine Judgment. Pie buys onwards that immortality, but now, with that Lord marching in, this is going to be over as we are taking this and towards Game 3.
Goodness me, that was a really close comeback. At the same time, stall the time to get the turtle.
And of course, Alter Ego already in prime position. Any flanks that comes right in, they've already read some situations. So this is going to be a really big catch here. Fatal Links from Rassi, but only catches one. Phil Murphy being locked at the back though. Pie is going to be rotating over, looking for Rassi as well. But oh boy, look at Teleboy. He's going for the dive, and now looking for the first kill. Double kill in favor for him. Pie is still soaking a little damage. Flicker is coming out from the side as 2 more kills go in favor of the side of Alter Ego Esports. Over there for the side of Onyx Esports. But at least slowly catching up. Rassi now looking for Chelly Boy. This is the big target that they need to shut down. But over on the side of Sasa, they are occupied. And that damage is so good. Oh my goodness me. He's still shredding it apart before he goes down. But members of Alter Ego definitely overextending their welcome here. Oh, a little bit turnaround. Oh my! They still get Udil in return, but Alter Ego will still find one more takedown in the form of anti-mage.
Really aiming for the lawyer time by time. And now Rassi just gonna go in for more Pie. He got himself that Angela, but it won't save him because CW, Berserker Fury online, and that is the marksman just showing off and boasting.
Hold on. They are losing so many towers, and it seems like Alter Ego Esports could not seem to hold too strong for this one. And once again, Moxa gets caught out. Then that's a big Fatal Links to pull in Yam. 2 down, 3 more to go. And look at what Anti-Mage is doing right now.
Oh no, Pie just buying more time, stole whatever they can, but it's gonna be a mega kill with no more Jelly Boy. This is gonna be a huge disadvantage, but
First of the side of Alter Ego Esports need to respond and towards this push, and all the minutes are actually colliding in. Animate's going for a rush. Fatal Links over the mid side. Angela is down. And now they're chasing over Leo Murphy as well. They did take down the Lord, but it is not going to be enough over the bot side. There's still even more commotion as Animate is just shooing them away like flies.
Oh, look at Pie just jumping with the moon and start falling, but it won't be enough. Look at that damage done by the crazy marksman. CW is untouchable, but Charlie Boy, there's nowhere to be seen. His killing spree on Loi, and this will be a pure win. Hopefully they didn't with this one. No more vengeance for you guys. Just stop adventuring.
If KZP actually was level 4 here, that fight would have been totally different. And I think literally we saw RQ literally capitalizing that kind of situation because they realize like, hey, he's not level 4. Let's try to get as much fire as possible. Sana goes in with the sheer unity on the other hand, trying to go for the back line because they really want to contest for this blue buff. Lemon diving into a little bit too deep there, dropping down the tempers as well. He's trying to get out of the situation, but LY4 just bouncing back and forth. But Vin just constantly pushing them back, and instantly LY4 will be burned alive. KZB trying to go back forward with the fatal link, will push back Vin. LJ still trying to get out of this situation, but Jason slowly slowing him down with the lows where definitely giving him so much love. Don't forget, Puppet on the string is going to be coming out very shortly as well. He gets a little bit low, and that is going to be the end of LJ's life.
Still trying to get himself highly farmed to face off against Sin much later on. And speaking of Sin, he's trying to actually steal one of these camps off, and LJ is definitely giving him a little bit of backup right here.
Still, LJ just poking a little bit, popping in with the Tyrant Revenge, but now they got to watch on the back as well because Phelan is going to be catching all three, and instantly Singh is going to be annihilating and shredding down side by side with LY4, and that's going to be following up with a double kill for himself. R7 popping the final insanity as well. He really wants to try to get out of this kind of situation, but there's just too much damage, and LY4 just keep dashing it in and out, but Sing C will be falling out, even though it is a double kill, but that will be an unofficial count.
Gonna be pushing all the way, hoping to actually pull a couple of members of RRQ over on their side.
Big fight.
Sana though, fatal links, briefly connecting. LY4 will secure that alongside with Sana as they are looking to hunt down LJ. Here comes Sing as well as they secure a double kill for Sana as well. This is a good time for them to actually find even more opportunities, but here comes R7 using the last insider. He has the immortality, nothing much to worry about. Sing's just going to be looking to bring some of his HP down, but RRQ might need to actually open up more options here because they are not looking at their hot farm.
Still, by the way, Singh is still going to be diving in a little bit, but he has to use the Transcendent Wall to get out of that situation. But on the other side here, Singh going to be popping in with the Falling Star Armor and will instantly get one kill for himself. Trying to look for a couple more himself because there's no more major kills though. But sadly, LY4 already got his tempers ablaze. He's ready to get back into the situation. But careful, Kasami gets a little bit low, but was still able to pull off the fatal links. But Sin is still alive, still so much shield. Takes down LY4. No more damage to shred them out, and instantly all 5 members of Resurgence will fall to Sin's hand, earning him that triple kill.
What? As well as R7 will be able to take him down, and KZP too late to the rescue.
This is the part where RQ, despite losing a couple of team fights early on, but anyway, Divine Justice is going to be pulling Sing back despite him being in the Uranus. Sadly, there's nothing going to be saving him at this point because there's just too much damage coming up from not just one, not just two, but from all 5 members of RRQ, and they're looking to end it. KCP going to go in with the perfect match to see if he can able to catch anyone with the fatal links, but Sin is just too taken down, but he's still able to commit the fatal links, but it's still not going to be enough because Sing is dead. Sana is barely coming out alive. LY4 cannot engage without his front lines to hold down the main force, the main fighting team of RRQ.
We can see RRQ looking to actually end this right now as they take down the top side. Jason getting clipped over the bouncing ball, instantly gets deleted as we are looking at RRQ just crippling them one after another. RSG can still hold on. They have LI4 Sync as well as Sana, but Sync, he was blown up to pieces as well. LI4 cannot hold any longer. Game 1 belongs to the Kings of Kings, RRQ.
Ahead of that cliff, just literally reminding him, you're not going to get away from us. We're not going to kill you right here to feed LY4 as much as possible. Even though LY4 did not get the kill for that, he's still going to experience. He's still going to go for it. Turtle gets a little bit down low. Lemon just tries to be as much nuisance as possible because you know he is Uranus. That's going to be coming in. But Finn will steal the turtle. He had the retribution. He's popping with the puncture, with the execution as well. Still going to pop up the down rolls. Still looking for a couple more kills. Sana trying to fall back. R7 just zoning out Jason. Lemon will get the kill alongside with Vin. And on the outside, Sing not looking too good, not looking too healthy either. Does not have his shield unity, but they will literally respect him and let him go free.
And I did not expect that one
Jason?
coming from the side of RQ.
Jason?
One more down of health. It's
Jason?
11 here, jumping right in. He gets offside because there is the Lord coming out in less than 10 seconds.
So L4 will not be able to get the buff for himself because of the Feather Airstrike. Going to be doing quite a amount of damage. KTB gets a little bit down low. Sally was not able to commit the fatal either. Still one man is going to be falling down, but surely Singh might fall down too, but just so much damage as they're fighting under the tier 2 tower. Sana doing quite the amount of damage. Lemon gets a little bit too greedy, but still will get the kill with the Ionic Edge. 1 for 2, but the bottom lane has been fallen just by minion waves that was actually pushed out by Lemon.
Lemon is way too good on Uranus as we see him flicker in and this time LY4 gets him pretty much in a hot soup, and R7 did not allow him to go anywhere close to find a way to cut through the jungle. Look at the positioning. All 4 members are trying to actually cut off the entry point of the Lord Pit.
There's literally a 9,000 gold lead difference here. But anyway, you can see gonna be coming back into the fight. Sing gets a little bit out low, still trying to look for as much fight as possible. Yin, Vin instantly disappeared. That's a big fight. That's gonna be the end of their frontline back support. But still, LJ still had to fall back. Sin gets a little bit down low. He tried to escape, will not be able to escape because LY4 will deny him and execute him on the spot. Lemon trying to find himself, trying to get a couple of kills for himself, will annihilate Santa. But the backline LG comes back in with the Tyrant Revenge, allows Lemon to get another kill. They're still looking for more. R7 pushes in with a shuffle, gets another one. Despite losing their backline, they want to make sure they are getting more objectives, more of their benefits in their hands.
Side. And it seems like there won't be any other towers left. Sing getting chased upon, but he will be pretty much A-okay. Still having the immortality intact. But RRQ diving right in. LJ looking for LY4. LY4 being pushed all the way back. It means that they can actually find a way to actually engage Speedo. It's going to be Sing taking down members from the back. Vin Mike's is actually faulty right there. Immortality still intact. Lemon still going in towards the fight. This is going to secure takedown over the side of Sing as well. Sin trying to juggle LY4. Here comes the Tempest as well. Tempest is not going to be able to connect. And Rex wake up Kian advances to the grand finals of MPL Invitational 4.
So nearby him, near Veki, because they really need Veki to really scale and pop off when the team fight starts happening out.
Arts now giving a little bit of more of that sort of DPS damage over the side of the E. Here comes Zorn though. Zorn is looking to actually secure the kill, but Arts, oh boy, he seemed like he didn't really need much help to begin with, and here comes Ace. He's getting all chunked out, and that's too much pressure for him.
Yo man, that's a work of art right there. There's literally no answer to that, but Zorn will going to be committing a little bit of damage because he knows he wants to drop down the Divine Judgment to get the kill. Another in this entire team come here. But will Burmese Gold contest for this turtle? They have the damage. Ace has the enough damage to try to take it out as quickly as possible, but Fix definitely not going to allow it at all. And remember, he's the only Geek Fam has Retribution. There is no Retribution on the side of Burmese Gold.
Oh, here comes Arts though. He's going to go in for a dive. Time journey has been popped, and it will be him just going in alongside of Fix. They delete the backline, but over on the front, we do see Ruby surviving with a tick of help. There will be Zorn going for the flicker as well, but yet again, he will go in and still bring in another chunk of HP. Zorn now on the tick of help as well. Zorn will survive. You can see the Selena is having a very tough time to deal with all this sort of pressure coming from the side of Geek Fam, and now Geek Fam should be able to secure this one, but here comes the Burmese Gold, and they are walking right in, and maybe will not get anything out of that. So now being brought down low, and now there's going to be time journey being popped not in time, and Arts eventually closes right in. One more kill for the side of Geek Fam. Veki though, so close to the brink of death, but that should be the way to go moving forward in the international ones. But here goes Zondo.
Well, he flickers out, almost getting out of the situation as well, but will not be able because sadly Ruby's going to be the one that's sealing the fate. Veki tries to get out of the situation. D going to be popping on the final insanity. Will get the kill on Veki. On the other side, huge pickup coming from the side here of Ace as he is able to mow down Fix here. Arts still trying to hold things alive. Almost going to kill on Ace, but Ace with the itemization will get the bonus life steal he's going to get and will able to secure the kill. Another one for himself.
Team-wide.
And a pure 5-man team-wide. Well played coming from the side here of Burmese Ghouls. Currently has collected for themselves here. Now this fight is going to be the one to see whether they're able to hold this as long as possible and probably even prevail from this engagement. But the Lord just instantly pops the inhibitor. There's quite the amount of damage to Ruby. Ruby has to start to slowly fall back. Arts just bouncing it back and forth with the Transcendent Wall. Now they want to see if they can get even more inhibitors. Top side won't fall. They're trying to defend against this Lord. The Lord has already done his job. They're going to be dancing right into the mix here. Veki Flick is all the way. It's because he wants to try to see if he can even eject someone all the way to the back line. Fink's doing such an amazing amount of damage. Ace as well, but Ace is still alive. So is Fix, but they're totally fine back up because they already done much damage. But Ars still diving into the mix here, and we'll get the kill on Ruby.
Did you just see the HP on Ruby though?
Disappeared, dude.
I don't believe on the bomb side, but somebody's got to deal with that. Marsha as well as the Lord. This is looking very, very bad for the side of Geek Fam now. And members of Burmese Goals, they're slowly escorting the Lord, and they need to respond to this push.
Man, they're really trying their best here. Zorn trying to see if he can actually try to force up, but the reverse time is going to be pulling it all the way back in. Kid trying to see if he can pop in the Primal Darkness, see if he can try to get a kill for himself here, but he has to fall back a little bit too deep there. Now the time here, Marsha, Ruby was able to get a solo kill on Veki. That is huge. Now they're literally left with 4 men to try to defend against this Lord, and a full team really trying to come here. But Ace gets a little bit down low, so does Kid. They need to try to hold this as much as possible. Fix is Ruby. He needs to try to bring for himself.
It's Ruby.
He's gonna go! He's gonna get him! We'll get it! Oh my lord! The backdoor happening! Ruby DD, we were mentioning that how many times he was out of position, how many times he's been making the mistake.
As long as Ace had it in the back, they say, we don't need no marksman. This is how I carry this in hand. Fix will secure the turtle. So this pulls it back. Oh boy, big team fight coming in.
Still going to be pushing in. We already saw Tyrant Revenge going to be committed as well as Zorn tries to trade this on for 1-to-1, and we'll get the kid, we'll get the Selena off the Tyrant himself.
And Turtle though coming up in a couple seconds.
Alright, Turtle fight. This contest is going to be really big to see who's actually going to be taking the advantage here and who will actually have the shorter end of the stick here. Veki knows the kind of situation they're in, going to be trying to pop up with the Transcendent Ward and popping his Ionic Edge and Consecration as he tries to zone him out as much as well. Turtle gets a little bit down low. Who will get a Retribution? And it's going to be going down by Fix. D popping in with the final insanity as he goes straight for the back line. But Ars trying to reinforce, but same goes for Ace as he's trying to look for even more. 2 members going to be falling down for the side of Burmese Goals, but only Dominus will fall for the side of Geek Fam.
Really shortly. So is it going to be a big challenge for them? I'm not too sure, but another same percentage for hero ban rates is going to be. Oh my! Oh, that's how the OG channel kill.
Dude, that was exceptionally amazing.
See Gato slowly powering up.
Really great pickup, seriously. Getting rid of Dominus, that's literally the one guy that's really great at wave clearing into the mix here. Zorn tried, anyway, coming back to this, Zorn tried to escape as much as possible, but still committed by the Abyss. Child going to be dropping down a couple of emotes. Finds Kid, engages back in with the but Fix gets caught off guard. He has to be careful as Ruby instantly dives in, and Farsa will get the energy impact and will seal the deal. It Fix fate. I can't believe Fix actually did see from the side lanes as he gets engaged from the flank. But coming on the side here, Ace were able to follow out with the shadow kill. A couple of trades happening all across the maps here. But Burmese Goals has the more better end as they have managed to get all those priority trades here. Zorn gets caught off guard, has to use the bouncing ball to fall back, but sadly Ace will not be able to give it an opportunity. Pops another one with the final insanity on Zorn too. 4-man will fall to the point of Burmese Goals, and this will be a nice free Lord for the side here of Burmese Goal of Myanmar. Shadow Shuriken. Fed up Ashai as well, but the Lord doing a significant amount of damage towards that inhibitor. But the middle lane will fall as well to the side of Birmingham. So is the top side.
Oh, Ruby DD though. He's dashed into the back looking for the Zorn as well. Now they actually crash upon them. And big last insanity. Oh, wipe away 2 more members. Ruby, also Rebecca coming out as well. Ruby DD has to flicker away. And that will be another catch over the side of Fix. With that perfect arrow, he can actually get the 3rd kill in a row. Of course, turns the favor around. Now, we have 1 more member down, 4 versus 4. Eventually, Ruby D will come up online, making it an unfavorable situation for Geek Fam. And now, this is the moment that we've all been waiting for, because Geek Fam needs to respond to this Lord right here.
Still, and the best part about it is that both Kid and maybe D just trying to zone him out as much as possible and trying to split push this lane so they don't want to come for the back. But look where Fix is. He's going to go for the back line, but instantly gets caught up by Ace and instantly has to force to go back. Pops out the Core Shadow, trying to look for a couple of kills, but Ruby lands the avatar of the Guardians. That's the Guardian he is. Zorn trying to hold him up with the Tyrant's Rage, but still not going to be holding down them long enough. Veki trying to be as much of the presence, but you're in the face of Ace, the Hayabusa, and including with Kid and the rest of the team here. D was solo kill this one. 1v2. Ars,
There we
last
go.
man alive. He has
There we go.
the way of the dragon, but it's not going to be needed. Inhibitor will fall. Burvis goes will take the game number 2, the last game of this lower bracket here, and Geek Fam will be annihilated entirely.
Chasing Pendragon wherever he goes.
Honestly, if you ask me, I think it was just a pretty okay kind of thing. Like, okay, if you're saying who has the bigger losses here, for sure it's going to be Evil's Legends, but Antimage is going to be popping the ultimate, going to be hunting down the Pendragon, but he has to fall back because currently Pendragon already popped up over his Corridor Inferno. He's going to be sustaining a little bit more, but one comes in to try to assist for the fight. Before he leaves, you want to try to get a kill on Pendragon. Will get it, and although the trade is going to be 1-for-1, but it's going to be such a huge trade for him. Try to use out of theory to try to steal as much attack speed as much as possible and try to delay this fight to see whether there's going to be a proper opening. Sasa pushes forward, but he's level 8. Rags level 10, pushes in with a Transcendent Wall. Will be able to catch Rasi as well. Rasi, on the other hand, will try to fall back with the bouncing ball. But where is Chewa? Chewa try to fall back, but sadly, one is going to be diving right into the mix. Commits the flicker, commits the blazing duet. He'll be able to get out alive. But on the other hand, one was able to drop down the Tempest, deal quite the significant amount of damage. And Wreck is just wrecking the entire team of Onyx Esports, despite Chewa able to get really skill up. But one just dies right into the mix here, spots him out. She sees an opportunity, drops down the Tempest of Blade, finds Anti-Mage, constantly just going back and forth with Puncture as well with the finish pitch. But CW try to pop out the blazing duet, try to see if he's able to mold out as many enemies as possible. But sadly, our friend Rasi tries to hold up the point, but there's just too much damage coming from the side. One has already reset, jumps back into the mix here, gets the kill on our dear friend Selena. He's all have to try to fall back with the Battle Mirror image, and now 4 members is going to fall, and this is going to be a clean first game for the side of Evil's Legend, and they try to take down this crystal.
Yeah, and then of course, all said and down, it's a big wipeout coming from Evil's Legends. 1 point up against Onyx Esports. That will be Onyx Esports now fighting for this turtle here. Rexy being forced to actually flicker away. This is going to be insane. Getting caught out. And Onyx Esports will be able to actually get 1 kill.
Battle for 1 as well. That's going to be pretty huge. He's going to be doing a little bit more damage than usual. But now, the thing is, it's a really great reminder for that. Rasi finds him, finds Rexy through as he was trying to use Perfect Match. Going to be combining a little bit more skills and will get it with the assist coming from the side. Will dive into the mix here with the Rondo. Falls out with the Tyrant Raid. Vasily going to be popping the Purify, but it's not going to be enough as too much damage is going to be popped off as Pendragon finds the one he was looking for. Rasi goes back into the mix again. Flicks it with a 4-3-man Fatal Lace into the Lorient Dispersion and rotation. So much damage, so much nuke. So what if Chewa or CW were to go down? Re-engaging into the mix here because right now Zaze is going to be popping out. They're going to be going back in. Alice is on the way. Razi is on the way. He has his Fatal Lanes to pull off another amazing combo. Razi has been really nailing all his combination by far.
And exactly with that being said, Onyx Esports right now is just trying to actually put in a lot of pressure towards the side of Rec as well. This is not going to be doing anything well for him if he just goes in for commitment. Rossi with another Fatal Lanes will be able to actually catch one out. Make one blow coming in from the side of CW. Gets that kill for Sasa as well, CW. And now they are looking to demolish the mid side as well. Onyx Esports was looking to tie the knots and looking for that equalizer here. Can Evos defend this?
Sasa still pushing it. Just look at the amount of shields that's actually gaining from this push. Still forcing even one back. One has the damage, but not going to be enough to deal with. But the way of the dragon, going to be forcing it back. Instantly going to be the end of Pendragon. Rex is going to be coming on in exactly 30 seconds, but I don't think that's going to be fast enough. Rex has to try to hold this as long as possible with the side one, but there's just so much damage. They just need to focus the crystal, but they want to look for a couple of kills just to seal the deal. There goes Uranus. There goes one. Throne is open. No crease on the other hand. They still have one siege tank. They just have to hit the crystal and they will get it. At all.
Now we see concentrated energy being bought there by the corners of Rect for sure. But this turtle eventually get yoinked away from the side of Evil's Legends. Now, question now here is, can this three members by the corners of the river match up against Evil's Legends? Because now they are hunting over the side of Zaze. Fatal Links has been popped up, and Rassi getting caught out all by himself. This is going to be the turtle going over the side of Onyx Esports as they will lose the Camilla.
And the thing is just like, one Camilla for the side of Turtle, I think they're totally fine with it as well. Sasa still trying to hold down the line as much as possible, but careful, Pandra going to be combining the flicker, combining the consecration, trying to do as much damage as possible. This going with the perfect man will be able to connect though, but Sasa's still alive. And we've been seeing a couple of clashes, a couple of brawls happening all over the side of the maps here. Pandragon finds one, Sasa dives into it a little bit because he wanted to do a little bit more damage. Lord has already been taken out down to 50% HP. Now here comes the fight. Here comes the counter initiation as well. Lord really tries to set things up for the middle of the situation. Anti-Mage deal quite the amount of damage, but coming on the side here, Pandragon was able to seal the deal on our dear friend CEW. That's the it of their mark, so that's the it of their hyper carry. They're going to be forcing it back. Rossi gets a little bit down low. One going to town, but a little overextended. Sasa was able to jump onto the mix here, but one is still alive. Still trying to do it much damage, but he will fall in the end. And with a couple of digits, so hard here. By the way, this is possibly the final fight. Lord's going to be pushing down middle. They want to see how well they're going to be committing towards it and divide their forces here. Sasa goes into the mix here, and they try to commit as much as possible. One gets caught a little bit, falls back as well with the Phantom Stat as he tries to hold down the line. Breaks the 30th inhibitor. Now the counter initiation as they fight as this, trying to find the man they're looking for. Calls out with the Fatal Links with 2 men, but Sally on the other hand, one has to fall back. He does insignificant amount of damage. So did Pandragon. Men will fall. They're all getting squishy, but they're going for the crystal, for the throne. EVOS Legends will be moving on. But he has to be careful. He's buying a little bit too much of a time. Maybe Pop's going to be popping the ultimate, but sadly the Falling Star move coming from Pandragon will be sealing Maybe's fate there.
Oh man, this looks really hard for them. And one gets caught up by the wall! And he managed to actually go out with the Tornos as well. So he's going to be the next one that has to deal with this situation as he's being stuck by the corner there. Red coming in with the Waiter Dragon as well. Ace comes back. He will get Zace and maybe will force the flicker away from Rek. But D is crashing in and Uranus is going for that chase. He's going to put a hole in the heart of Rek.
Still, Pandragon's trying to escape from this situation, but will be denied as Diggy's going to be dropping down that time bomb and literally tell Journey doesn't want to commit any further.
Now that's going to be the Turtles being spawned up while Burmese goals. They do have a little bit of opening right there. D is going to be all by himself, but they don't want Uranus. They want to actually get that Kagura. They won't get the kill over the side of Zace as we are looking at heavy commitments as Rek goes in with the Raider Dragon as well. Big zoom across as we are looking at OG Shadow kill over Zace. And that's going to be a big double. Ace though under the tower. No, that looks really bad for them as Burmese goals get 3 members wiped away.
Absolutely amazing. And the thing is that really shortly, D coming from the round back finds Z using the perfect man. That goes the gap closer. Z is going to be having the perfect match up very soon. Definitely will be able to engage anytime. Although Feather Airstrike going to be used, Airstrike going to be used to clear out the mini waves as well, try to defend from this Lord on this top inhibitor. They need to try to hold it out as much as possible, and they will. Mainly because Pandragon just engaging them from the back line, but runs into the face of D. They had to be careful. They need to find a way to deal as much damage the most optimal way as much as possible. We see Ruby pushing it, really pulling out the whole team here. Zaze was able to pull out the Fatal Ace, but will easily get shredded down by Kid with the Kaguya. Now the top lane inhibitor will fall. One is trying to fight against Ace to the 1-to-1, but it's definitely not the 1-to-1. It's a team game, so it's going to be down to a 1v2 as D will get the mega kill for himself. 3 members will fall. Ruby will come back with the Immortal, and now here comes the Waiter Dragon trying to hold on the fall, but he's going to be able to pop out and still be alive. What amazing play coming from both Rek and Ruby, but all 3 inhibitors, scratch that, going to fall down. Now they all 3 have fallen, and now all that's left is an inhibitor, the crystal that is not defended, and Burmese goals looks like they will be taking game 1 of EVOS Legends.
Out that wave setup. So far, yeah, Immortality being bought there.
Man, that's a really fast Immortality, but looks like D's going to be walking right into the bush, right into the face of both Z's and Rexy. But got to be careful, Rek will be able to reinforce on the backside, but the final side is doing so much damage to Z's, and he will go down because of the way of the world coming from Ace here on the Bruno. Falling back, spots out the Falling Star Moon. Now this is going to be not really a major team fight, but it's going to be a small one, but quite major as it is. As not only that, he was able to pick up an official double kill. And it's just an amazing 5 assists. This guy's having the best farm of his life. Beautiful Divine Judge going to be flicker in and goal. Catch Z's. Another team composition character out of the picture, out of the equation. This top tower is not going to last for long. They're going to be looking for a couple more fights here. Rexy no choice had to pop the Chaos and Order with the fallback. Pendragon instantly gets shredded down to size. And instantly 2 more members. Z's will be coming out. But will they have enough damage to deal and defend against all his team? Ruby go from the back line, instantly catch Rexy. She flickers out, but the damage has been done. Insanity. Although the failings have been popped, but they're going to be focusing on the crystal. Burmese goals wins against.
Wherever the Burmese Ghoul are, and Burmese Ghoul, they're not really I would say reacting to this. They're just focusing on getting the buff, and I don't know if this is a good thing because Resurgence just got another tower over at top.
Yeah, and I think that it's not really an equal trade. Looking at this current situation there, they are looking for a flank, and if they are committing to this is going to look back 6
looks
right
like
there.
Singh going in. He's aiming for maybe, but maybe is not going to go down. LY4, he's going on the Diggy, and he will go down, but LY4 is taking a little bit too much damage from the Hayabusa. Hayabusa manages to catch the Roger, and right now, there is no core hero from the side of Resurgence, and Burmese Ghoul, in my opinion, they won that team fight. Just like,
oh, there's a catch over the
Farsa. Looks like Farsa got caught out. Kid is alone. Ace actually managing to survive. Manages to cause a lot of damage over there, and Ace is running away. I think there was a bit of a miscommunication there because I think Sana actually got a very, very good catch on the Parsa.
Yeah, and of course he risked his life for that as well. That's a 1-for-1. Well, not exactly because he overextended, but there was enough backup for the side of Burmese Ghoul. Now things are being evened up, so that's 1 kill. I felt like a little bit of follow-up coming from Jason would have sealed the deal.
Now it looks like Ace is gonna get caught, and Ace is gonna go down to LY4. A very good flank, I would say.
Yeah, and of course he went inside of that bush a little bit way too early. But over the Turtle side, we are looking at maybe here keeping his tabs over on side of KZ, pulls him back. Ace is not going to commit just yet. 50% of health being left on the Turtle, and now here comes the box here.
Looks like Rudy has been caught by the side, but he's a little bit too tanky again. Kaiser P. Oh, the Turtle has been stolen by Burmese Ghoul, and right now Kid using the feathered S right side to cause as much damage as he can. LY4 as well, the other members are being attacked by Ace. Ace managing to catch Sana off guard. LY4 has to run away. He is alone. Singh just arrived, but nothing can be done.
That trap, and he just got gang rushed in that sort of situation.
Yeah, but right now let's look at Ace. Ace using the shadow kill, managing to catch out Louis. He is still attacking Sana. Sana is taking too much damage, but LY4 is going after Ace, and he manages to kill him off. Ruby is right now fighting against LY4 in the back row. Sick manages to catch, and right now it's a wipe out for Resurgence.
A perfect team fight, and of course with that, Resurgence can just get what they need right already while the pushes are happening on the bottom side. Here comes Dido. Can this Uranus actually steal this one off? Of course, he's going to be taking some chunks of health coming from the side of Santa. Santa might just actually lose this, but LY4 wants to get it, and LY4 will secure the Lord for Resurgence.
Yeah, but right now maybe is alone. He is taking a little bit too much damage. Looks like he's going down here by the side of KZP. KZP managing to get the kill, but Burmese Ghoul, they are going after this tank. Ace is looking for an opportunity to catch someone with his quad shadow over at the top side. Remember, we can see Uranus fighting against Jason, but Ace still looking for a kill, but Singh, being the Esmeralda, is a little bit too tanky. Jason, he is being at the front of the team fight, and right now Burmese Ghoul, they're just waiting for the time, but again LY4 managing to get the unstoppable. He is chasing after the Baxia. The Baxia can't really run away, and right now they are going to focus on Ace, but Ace with the quad shadow is very, very slippery. Singh is standing in the front. Oh my god, this is a very extended team fight. LY4 managing to get out of that as well as Ace.
Another threat. Sync always in the forefront there, doing exactly the same thing as D, and now with the Lord coming right in, can Burmese Ghost defend this?
Oh, it's going to be a tough one. Lord's already knocking onto the door, and they have to protect their crystal at this point in time. They can't keep holding on. KCP coming in already with a huge ultimate, but he misses so many as they're able to get out. They're trying to end the game. Lord is still knocking on their doors. RSG, they're not looking for the end. They try to make a play. It's being punished. They take one with them. Burmese Ghouls manage to pull off the defense.
And Sync, of course, managed to get one more kill, going in for the Mega as well. this is going to be tough for the side of Burmese Goals because even these towers are depleted. Top side is going to be crushed as Resurgence will now looking for a catch. Helps over the side of Sync as well. And Kid managed to still hang on, but now they're looking for Esmeralda. They are having a little bit of a tough time to melt him down. Jason though, oh my goodness, the Fatal Links gets one for LY4. He flickers away, but this is going to be the end as Resurgence managed to take the first game of this best of 3.
Jungle, they know something's up, and now they're going to slowly peel backwards together. So if this does become a full-on team fight, it's not looking too good for the Burmese Ghouls. Level 4s have been reached by both sides. The only person who was just a little slow on that level 4 is only KZB, who just hit it. Turtle comes up now, and now the full team is pulling in as they pull in with a really great ultimate from KZB here. They're trying to turn this around as Ace already chunks out Jason. Sana, first rotation is there, but D is making a huge effort. He should be going down after the ejector, and that's going to be a 2-for-1 trade. Not looking too good as Kid managed to walk away with just a sliver of HP.
Side of Sync as well. Now they're looking to actually secure the mid side here, but would that be good enough for them? Ruby DD just comes in from the side lanes as maybe goes in for that sort of retake, and this is going to big knock coming in from the side of the Tyrant's Rage. Now they go in for that sort of big engage. Big mega kill for the side of LY4, and they will just have to settle for that.
No, they're trading 1-for-1 here. Both teams are relentless. This really is a pound-for-pound fight. Both teams are trying to be as proactive as possible and continuously... Oh my goodness, Sync, are you... hello? Hello? Are they going to stop this? Ah, there we go. Yeah, potentially. But right now it's just so difficult because Masha is just this strong split pusher that Jawhead can't really do too much of, and plus she doesn't want to really interact. She wants to see Sync in lane, and now they're going to go in for the push. Luminous Lord already knocking back in. Jawhead able to pull back Rubididi all the way back in. Garo Gacha first to go down. The rest of the team is slowly pulling back up. LY4, does he want to go in? Does he want to go alpha? No, he doesn't. He rolls back in, metamorphosized back into human form as he continues to shoot down Lord, but down onto the bottom side. Sync, he really is going out for that backline here. KZP, he has immortality. He's still going to be A-OK. Jason's coming in real quick. Kid needs to die, but suppression has already been put down for him. Winds of Nature able to keep himself alive. Sorry, Winter Trunge are going to keep him alive here, but this might be it. They might be able to pick them off here. Sana, 1 HP. Can he survive? Unfortunately, the rest of his teammates are dying at this point of time, and Ace is still alive as Burmese Ghouls looking very close to ending this game. However, it's a 2v1. All inhibitors down. Burmese Ghouls, they need one more push. Just one more.
He's got immortality. He does not care. He really wants what he can get, and Sana's going to be buying some time, but he won't go down. He's looking for Jason as well. He's going for the kill, but instead, this will be Burmese Ghouls equalizing 1-all. Seems like he's going to be repositioned. He's going to be looking to actually reunite with Santa. Oh, here comes the flicker as well as Divine Judgment. Over the side of Ace. A big kill for the side of Jason Cole as he secures his 4th kill. Another shot coming in true, and it seems like Ruby DD spots out the last insanity. This is looking really bad. The Tyrant's Range will land on the side of Kid as well. He flickers on towards the wrong direction. And Jason, oh, he almost got another kill right there.
That was looking so good. Replays later.
We're talking about him being the he should get the MVP for Game 1, but no. It seems like he wants to claim Game 2 instead. KZP trying to actually bounce over the members, and it will be D being pulled there by the Divine Judgment. Here comes Ruby DD with the last insanity as well. Does not take down Santa, as they will eventually melt down the X-Borg. Here comes the flicker coming inside of Ace as well. LY4 committing to the fight. Oh, the damage is good. Ace turns that one around. He's looking for KZP as well. Double kill going in as he chases over the side of Ace, and Jason will have to flee away.
Final impact from the Death Sonata. That would have been devastating. But the rest of the team is coming in. KZP, once again, he may not necessarily have his ultimate, but it doesn't mean he can't engage here. Last insanity coming from Ruby DD. He is kind of in trouble now, but he has immortality, so he just needs to buy time. Flickers out of the way as Sync looking to get into that back line. Now, once again, D, he can't protect himself. Even with the concentration from a Divine Judgment, that just does not, that suppression does not let you play the game.
I really question that call because he was coming from the mid side. In fact, on the right buff side, and he slowly cut through, and I shouldn't go any deeper.
Yeah, and at this point in time, How are they going to play this? Burmese Ghouls is down a significant amount of gold here. Oh, and KZP already going in with a huge engage. Oh my goodness. Jason is just too big. And KZP doesn't even die here. His immortality not even wasted here. I think this might set in stone their victory as they look. Luminous Lord does break into the inhibitor. Sana already flickers forward. Captures Ace. Ace still alive. KZP coming in with the bouncing ball. He's unsure what he needs to be able to do. However, immortality is going to bring him back up into life. Can Rubidity and Ace together hold this push coming in from Resurgence? And Resurgence looking to break into one more inhibitor. They are getting far, far too greedy for this. Can they keep going? LY4 doesn't have a lot of health left. They're also chunked. They push back. Not too bad. Acure their spot in the grand finals. This is going to be one heck of a game, and we promise that, and you're getting exactly what you want.
And of course, this might just be the big calls coming in for the side of Resurgence. D getting ready to actually stop them on the tracks. And now he does have immortality. He's going to be committing to a stab. Oh my! It's not going to be it. And of course, the first guy to go down is going to be D. But Ruby D will be popping out that last setting. But here comes
engage. Oh, they're going to go re-engage Jason with the Feather Airstrike, already chunking down the back line. Rubidity, he's hiding into the back line, closer towards the red buff side. KZP is still on with the chase. Ace. Flickers over on the bouncing ball. Whoa. Somebody take Ace out, and they finally get him. Jason, he flicks him over, and the Feathered Airstrike, they've done it. RSG, they move on to the finals to meet RRQ. They made history in itself, bringing Singapore right back to the top. Lena in the earlier stages of the game, he can actually recover a lot of HP back, so he isn't punished as hard. The question is, Johnson, he's going to have to rotate, and once he rotates, oh, LJ, is he going to survive? Yes, he does. Oh no, Sin actually going into the back line. Here Sin tries to dodge out of the way. Unfortunately, even with his ult, it's not going to be enough. Hilda is still trying to run it down, but the last insanity comes on through. It's just quicker, faster, more effective rotations coming in for the side of RRQ. Throken, last insanity goes through.
And here comes the Selena as well. Here comes the Tempest being set up. And oh boy, Wombo combo coming in. Rex Kion instantly wipes away all 4 members at once.
There's nothing that they could do here, and RRQ just instantly.
Very interesting rotations coming in from the side of RRQ as well as Resurgence, but now Lemon's going to be breaking down the bottom side. Mid lane's going to pop as well. Export will be just causing a lot of all these pressure over on towards the mid lane. Oh boy!
No way! No way! Oh, that would have been so sick if they killed Sin there. Unfortunately, the Wombo combo didn't work out. They intercepted him midway. I don't know if Sin did it on purpose. Did
I think
science it out?
I think he did that on purpose because the Rezo members are kind of near. He's like, okay, I think I can take the blow. This game, I don't see any point in time where Resurgence could have come back in the next 5 minutes. It's going to take quite a lot for RRQ to throw this game.
Yeah, it really, really is, because they basically can't walk out of their own jungle. And killing even R7, misses the sword spike, he goes down straight away, and now there's going to be one more free kill for Sin here. Oh boy, they're going to be looking to end the game.
Oh yes indeed. Now the only tower left will eventually fall, but here comes Sin though. He wants a 1v1 against Jason, and he will be legendary, baby.
Secure, kill secure. LY4 gets pulled back in with the perfect match there. Sana just trying to hold his ground, unfortunately unable to do so against such a huge Ling, as they're going to close out game 1 in easy fashion here. GG, well played, RRQ. Almost, it's just difficult.
Wow. 12 out of 25 games being won for Ling, but here comes the engagements coming right in.
Yep, coming in with a huge penalty zone down in the back line, but they come in so quickly with the Tempest, and now the back line is in so much trouble. Jason, he's so low, he's so squishy, he dies instantly, but Sig trying to make things work with the ejector. He's finally in with unstoppable force. Sin manages to get on out of there, but Sig completely out of the fight. LY4 can't really do too much to turn this situation around. He's absorbing the shields, but he cannot 1v4 this fight, and that team is going to be aced.
Oh boy, and now here goes the buff as well. 3 versus 1, and Sana tries to shoot him up. Oh, the damage on the Sin is good, as they will be able to shut him down.
Woo! Nobody was able to body block for that one. Jason's still going for this situation. If not, he's going to get caught up, but once again, Turtle being contested here. 2K down for the side of Resurgence.
Sin seems to be very far
TP.
away, and it seems to be a big catch over the side of the Loyi. Jason was going to be pummeled down while LJ will fall back. He's going relatively low. Vin has to respect the damage output, but LY4 now being a little bit displaced. Where RG members are now moving all the way back, but Sin going in to commit with the Tempest of Blades will get that kill back on towards the Esmeralda.
Oh, they're all so low, and nobody is able to finish them off at this point in time. Particular situation that they need to force out, and if they don't find those conditions, it's going to be tough. Like, they could try being in short, tight corners. However, they need to isolate. Yep, Sin, every single time he tries to turn this around, instantly, if Vin isn't fast enough to drop those Searing Flames, the rest of the team got caught by the penalty zone, and this is going to be huge as the rest of the team is slowly getting cut one by one. RRQ just walking up into just this blender of RSG, just getting melted on the inside.
Yeah, they can't really commit to a full team fight. We are looking at huge level disparities, and
rotates down. They have control over this entire area as Luminous Lord has spawned.
yeah, we saw Sync was actually being caught right in towards the weather of the storm, right in the middle of the pack, but he still managed to flicker out. But it was Sana that was actually taking the short end of the stick. RRQ should be able to actually do this, but KZP looking for that last insanity, and it might just be a big steal coming from the side of Resurgence, just what they needed, but they will lose out in terms of manpower. But KZP, oh boy, that was a really great work alongside with LY4, but RRQ is furious of that steal. Calling it off, and they will eventually lose that Lord right there. Oh, the teleport comes right in, and they are re-engaging right now. Resurgence going in for a daring attempt. Sync just trying to actually snatch this one away. The Lord will be in the hands of RRQ as they get 2 members down of Resurgence. Yup, and by the time that they are spawning, I think they will eventually lose the tower, and LJ not really get much of a good catch right there. Since just going to be hopping into the Tempest of Blades, and of course they will be able to actually secure the kill over the side of Jason eventually. R7 now looks to actually take KZP down, and this Lord is marching right in, and they're looking for point number 2. And they're going to put things to a match point, because right now Sana is trying to actually hold things on. LY4 has already spawned up, but it's too much for them to take. Resurgence now will falter, and Rex Riggum Kyung wipes them out, goes into match point 2-0.
Back-to-back games.
You know, we talk about breaking boundaries, so exactly what Rex Riggum Kyung wants to go for.
Wait, what's happening down by the other side? Oh, it looks like Sync is just face tanking 2 people at once. You thought one person was up. No, Sync can take everybody on. And oh wait, he's actually pulling him backwards.
Whoa.
This was actually a potential mistake. Sid ended up dying, and now LJ, he jumps right into the back line to slow down their escape. And now every single member who decided to invade gets punished for that.
Just enough on what they can actually get.
Yeah, and they are just gatekeeping them from going into their own jungle. They're breaking their economy at this point, and they can't really do anything about it. Oki Shadow Kill comes on to Jason as well. He can only take so much damage, and the problem is they don't want to come together, because that's exactly why KZP jumps in. What a huge wombo combo coming in from Sana. Takes out 2 people, chunks them like nothing. That became so good, so fast. Oh my god! A really hard fight up ahead once that Luminous Lord reaches that mid lane, and hopefully they can land that wombo combo when necessary.
Now, Lord charges right in. Sync has to buy all
Why,
this
hello
time.
there.
He's actually pulling every single member inside of RRQ. Fatal Links brings 0-4. Perfect combo from side of Resurgence. This is the high time for them to actually catch everyone. And that's going to be R7 being brought out as well. Lemon as well as LJ will be crashing out of that. But Sync still being left alive. R7 cannot proceed any further. They did stop the Lord, and RQ could not pursue any further. Sin goes right back in and has to make a move. He does have Immortality.
Luminous Lord. They've kind of bought themselves a little bit of time here to reach their
no.
full items. And now they're taking a fight that's pretty unnecessary here, down by Sync. That's going to be 2 members, and the rest of RRQ, they're going to be knocking on death's door. Hello, hello, RSG. Are you going to pick up the call as the rest of them are going to take away their inhibitors with no contestation whatsoever? Jason, he's walking up, but he knows that he can get one shot at any point of time as LJ finds all 3 and when pure RRQ fashion finds the members, finds the players, and they prove that they are the best amongst the 4 nations. Congratulations, RRQ are your champion.